One of the most important things when going to the track is always yours and others' safety. That's why you will need safety equipment both for yourself and your car. The basic elements of this equipment are helmets, gloves, shoes, suit, and fire extinguisher. Before you rush out and buy all the aforementioned gear, bear in mind that only the helmet and the fire extinguisher are actually mandatory. And by mandatory, we mean absolutely mandatory. There is no track around the world that will let you go out and drive without a helmet on. All of the other things are only recommended. However, there are positives if you have them. First, you'll find yourself a lot more comfortable while driving. Gloves, for example, will give you better grip on your steering wheel without the need to hold it as tight. Racing shoes, on the other hand, are specifically designed with very thin soles that help you feel the pedals a lot more than your typical shoes. Second, there is no overdoing it regarding your safety. So, we encourage you to get all the equipment before rushing to your first track day. But let's say that there is no place where you can get all these things on time. Don't worry, on almost every track you go, there will be a way to rent almost all of the equipment that you need. After you've acquired all the things we talked about until now, and you're finally ready for your track day, there is one question that I'm sure pops in your mind. What will happen with my insurance and my warranty? If your car is still new and has one, if an accident of some sort occurs while on the track, well, that's not actually an easy question and quite a touchy subject. The thing is, it depends. It depends on whether your warranty covers driving on a circuit. And yes, there are some manufacturers that have such warranties. And what exactly are your insurance company policies? A little hint. The warranty can almost always cover all that happens to your car during a track day. How, you may ask? Actually, there is no way a manufacturer, or in your case, the dealer from which you bought the car, to know for sure what exactly happened and where it happened. So, in case of some kind of malfunction or a problem, just go to your dealer and tell them that it happened on the highway. No one will ask if you've driven the car on circuit or not. When it comes to insurance, however, it's a little different. In general, your standard car insurance that you have almost certainly will not cover any damages if they happened on the track. However, there are two possible variants here. The first one is that there are some circuits around the world, like the Nürburgring Nordschleife, that are actually with a status and a part of the legal road network. In this case, your insurance will cover anything that happened on the track because it will be the same as if it happened on your way to work. So, be sure to check the status of the circuit you're about to go to. If the track doesn't fall in that category, there is also a way for you to have valid insurance. Almost all insurance companies offer some kind of insurance that covers any damage during a track day and on a circuit. Yes, these insurances are very expensive, but if you want to have a peace of mind, there is always the option for you. The last thing we want to touch on here is actually something concerning the driving itself. In fact, it is not some tip or trick, but the driving in general. The thing is that there is no way to become a better driver just by reading and watching videos. You must go out there on the track and just drive. The more the better. Everything is in the experience. Of course, first you must be familiar with the proper driving basics. Otherwise, you will build up the wrong reflexes, and it's way harder to rebuild them after the damage has been done. So, here is an idea we want to give you that will save you some money. You can actually make all this driving and practice at the safety of your home by using a driving simulator. What? You want me to sit and play video games? Yes, there are a lot of racing games nowadays that specialize in simulation and strive to be as close as possible to real cars in behavior and feeling. You can use these games and simulators, in combination with a good gaming steering wheel of course, to practice many of the skills that we will cover in this course. You'll also do it for far cheaper than actually going to the track. Another thing that's very important at the moment is that those games will let you learn tracks as well. Many of them give you the ability to download and load many different tracks all around the world. So, next time you decide to participate in a track day on a circuit that you've never been before, sit down on your simulator first and learn that track. You'll see how that will improve your experience during the racing weekend, as you will not spend the first few drives, which will most probably be at least the first half of your day, learning the racing line, braking and turning points, and so on. What we are trying to say with all of this is, go out and buy a driving simulator. You will become better a lot faster and will save a lot of money in the process.